If you ever start to feel too good about yourself, they have this thing called the internet.
These are the funny ladies who always make us laugh. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 female comedians.
I love being a woman. Feeling fresh, soft, and fragrant makes me glad I'm myself.
Number 10, Chelsea Handler.
I have a question. Do you guys think it's okay to drink while you're pregnant if you're planning on giving the baby up for adoption?
Kicking off our list is the beauty and brains behind the late-night talk show Chelsea Lately, and successful books like Are You There, Vodka? It's Me, Chelsea. Handler's shtick mainly consists of regaling audiences with tales of drunken evenings and one-night stands. No wonder she's popular.
Sluts always have to stick together.
Yes, we do. You should know.
Yeah.
Number 9, Sarah Silverman.
I don't have a lot of money, but I have more than you.
She is not afraid to piss people off. Silverman did Saturday Night Live for one season, but it's really her stand-up that makes her a star, if you can get past her voice. She's part of a generation of women that says taboos be damned. Translation, her best jokes are rape jokes.
I was raped by a doctor, which is, so bittersweet for a Jewish girl.
But she opened doors for the likes of Whitney Cummings, so now she's got competition. Plus, she's f***ing Matt Damon.
On the bed, on the floor, on the towel, by the door, in a tub, in the car, against the minibar.
Number 8, Gilda Radner. SNL has produced so many talented women they could have their own top 10 list.
You know, that reminds me of a little joke. But seriously.
Radner was an original not ready for primetime player, but her career was cut short by her untimely cancer death in 1989. Her influence is undeniable, as SNL stars like Mike Myers and Tina Fey credit her with getting them interested in comedy. Her versatile, fearless, and loud performances won her an Emmy in 1978. It's always something.
And I promise from now on, I will do my best.
See that you do.
Bitch.
Number 7, Roseanne Barr.
I know what you're saying. Roseanne, what has a has-been of your magnitude been up to recently?
Against all odds, Roseanne just keeps getting work. And by odds, I mean that voice. Stand-up success, sitcom supremacy, talk show triumphs. She even had a cooking show.
I would rather eat than do anything. And in fact, I'd say that eating has cost me like my whole chance of happiness.
Yeah.
But it's her role as one of the first realistic working-class TV moms that wins her the most fans. Plus, she gets points for being crass and opinionated. After all, Roseanne's nuts. Number 6, Tina Fey.
According to a new study, women in satisfying marriages are less likely to develop cardiovascular diseases than unmarried women. So don't worry, lonely women, you'll be dead soon.
We can't talk about funny ladies without a nod to Tina. First female SNL head writer, improv genius, Sarah Palin lookalike.
I'm gonna ignore that question and instead talk about Israel.
Let's give credit where credit is due. 30 Rock rakes in awards even if nobody watches it. And at least 50% of women in their 30s think they're Liz Lemon. Mission accomplished, Tina Fey. Number 5, Whoopi Goldberg. First things first, Whoopi can act, and she has the awards to prove it. But her blunt stand-up comedy is what got her noticed.
Everybody's dick is in the news. Bill Clinton's dick was in the news. I was so thrilled to know that he could I was overjoyed.
She can impersonate different ages, races, social classes, you name it. Whoopi's definitely racy, but she manages to appeal to pretty much any audience. How else do you explain Sister Act, The Color Purple, Captain Planet, and Star Trek on the same resume?
Perhaps the joke was not funny.
No, the joke was funny. It's you, Data.
Number 4, Ellen DeGeneres.
As y'all know, I'm an international cover girl.
Who would have predicted that this comic would become one of the most beloved daytime talk show stars? Ellen's live sets were super successful, and she was the first female comedian to get called over to Johnny Carson's hot seat.
My parents were extremely cruel to me. I remember one day I was coming home from kindergarten. Well, they told me it was kindergarten. I found out later I'd been working in a factory for 2 years.
She got to where she is with clean, genuine, and likable routines. She also survived coming out on her sitcom and is now absolutely everywhere. Dance on, Ellen. Number 3, Joan Rivers.
Nancy Reagan is a lady. You look at Nancy Reagan and you know when she washes out her pantyhose, she washes out the whole pantyhose, not just the feet and the crotch like the rest of us.
She's one of the hardest working women in the biz, even at her age. Her trademark voice and acerbic wit have helped her lampoon celebs and herself for decades. It's hard not to use words like brash when talking about Joan, and that has gotten her into a fair share of feuds.
Bo Derek is can we talk? She is plain stupid. She turned down the Helen Keller story. She couldn't remember the lines. Absolutely.
But like it or not, she'll always be part of pop culture, even if no one can remember what she really looks like. Number 2, Carol Burnett. Nobody does sketch comedy like the multi-talented Carol Burnett, and nobody wears a curtain rod quite like Carol either. Like her friend and mentor Lucille Ball, Burnett dominated a primarily male industry with superb physical comedy. The Carol Burnett Show was successful as a variety series for over a decade because it was good, clean fun, and because the cast members were great at always making people laugh, especially each other.
There's a rumor going around the circus that that dwarf and the elephant were lovers.
Number 1, Lucille Ball. There's no beating the original. Lucy takes the top spot on our list because she inspired almost every other entry.
So why don't you join the thousands of happy, happy people and get a great big bottle of Midgeman. Remember that name.
Behind the scenes, she was a powerhouse. And on TV, she's a wacky, clumsy redhead who is prone to crying fits. Whether she's filming a commercial, working in a candy factory, or trying to convince her husband to let her join his act, hijinks ensue. And that's why she'll always be known as the First Lady of Television and the Queen of Comedy.
And to those of you who spoke, who said such really wonderful things about me, I just wish you were all under oath.